Om Shri Viraragavaya Namaha. Pranams to Param Pujya Guruji Shri N.V. Ragavachari Garu. Pranams to my father and my guru, Professor NVRA Raja Garu. Jai MEENA2 to everyone. Today, I feel very blessed to come and talk in front of all of you about the greatness of MEENA2 NAADI Siddhantha and the story of origin of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha. It gives me great pleasure to be talking about one of the most unique systems or unique schools of thought in Nadi Jyotisha. There are many ancient classical texts, many sages who have given some great principles in the field of astrology. Varahamira, sage Parasara, the great sage Jaimini. They have given many great sutras and principles through ages, and we find a lot of these principles which have been coming down through many classical texts. But you will not find the principles of stellar astrology using nakshatra, how predictions are to be given. There are not a lot of texts which are given in the classical school of thought. The great sage Satya Sree.R, he introduced the concept of stellar astrology. In his Satyacharya, he spoke about how to use nakshatras and predictions for a bhava. But after that great sage Satyacharya, there has been no work which has been detailing out the applications of stellar principles. After him, it is our Param Pujya Guruji, Shri N.V. Ragavachari Garu, who brought forth MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha, which speaks in detail about how do you apply nakshatras, how planets posited in the nakshatra, how the star lords influence planet in giving predictions. That our Param Pujya Guruji, N.V. Ragavachari Garu, has explained. Nobody before him has been able to bring forth in such great depth the principles of stellar astrology, except for our Param Pujya Guruji. And again I am saying I feel blessed about talking to you about the origin of this great Nakshatra Siddhanta. Before we get into MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, its significance, about its greatness, let us talk about the origin of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta. There are many of our students, many scholars, when they hear of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, they're all very curious about why this name MEENA came into play, why MEENA was used, why specifically MEENA, why Param Pujya Guruji is called as MEENA2, why MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, why the name MEENA has come. There's been a lot of curiosity, a lot of questions coming in that Param Pujya Guruji himself has addressed in his work Practical Stellar Astrology, but I would want to take that privilege of talking about the origin of this beautiful name MEENA and the great story of how MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta was born. So before we get into this, we need to just delve a little back into the great history, the great times of where Param Pujya Guruji started exploring into the field of astrology. So when Param Pujya Guruji, when he was in his college getting his BA degree at that point of time, around the early 1930s, he used to visit Tumkur, then which was in the Mysore region at that point of time. His father was working there, so he used to visit Tumkur often. There he says even in his book that he met this great person, Shri Satya Sree.R. He was a retired school teacher then, but he says he had a good fortune himself. In his words, he says he met him, he was an expert astrologer at that time, so he introduced him to the principles of Satyacharya and principles of stellar astrology, which kindled Param Pujya Guruji's interest then. What he was around just a young boy of 20 years old. So you can imagine what we were ourselves been doing at the age of 20. But at the age of 20, he got the connection of such a great person, and then his interest in astrology was kindled. at that point of time. Then post that, once then his interest in stellar astrology was kindled, and after some years he moved to Bangalore. His father was working in the railways, and after him he got the job, and he had to continue and take up service in the railways in Bangalore. While he was working there, the late Sree.R Gopal Rao Garu at that particular point of time was working as a signaller in the same station. And he was also interested in the field of stellar astrology, stellar principles. Then both of them at that point of time came together. Because of this common interest in the field of astrology, they came together. And R.G. Gopal Rao Garu was many years senior. Param Pujya Guruji was mere in his early 20s, 25 years old at that time. And Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu was many years his senior then, and they both became very good friends because of this astrology. At that young age, Param Pujya Guruji's interest was so great that he used to say when he was young that he was around 20-25 years old. He used to take this lantern, escape the veranda of his house. So his mother was fiercely very protective of him then. Such was his passion in the field of astrology, is to discuss this astrology, discuss principles and bring it back. He used to only do so in the evening when his mother had gone to bed, his parents had gone to bed. He used to climb the veranda of his house, escape in the night, and then discuss this field. He was that was his passion at that very young age for Param Pujya Guruji. So at that time, when Param Pujya Guruji and Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu, when they met together, they in Bangalore, they had the good fortune of coming into contact with many veteran scholars in astrology, many veteran astrologers they had met, where they happened to meet also Sri Budanadi Srinivasachar. They happened to meet this great astrologer. So like Param Pujya Guruji in his words itself says, in his book itself he says that Sri Budanadi Srinivasachar was a hard nut to crack. So they used to sit in the veranda of his house for a long time to even get some principle, some sutra from him, to understand Nadi secrets, and he never used to give it openly. But they used to sit in the front of the veranda of his house waiting for him to come and get those glimpses of what he had to give. That was their interest at that time, that was their passion. So with a lot of effort in this manner, exploring many fields of astrology, exploring further into stellar astrology, at that point of time, they brought out, they wanted to collectively publish at that point of time a book exclusively on stellar astrology. So both late Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu and our Param Pujya Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavachari Garu, with this hard collected knowledge, these efforts they wanted to bring out, which was at that point of time one of the most unique works. There was no book, no text on stellar astrology, but they wanted to bring in. So R.G. Gopal Rao Garu, he didn't know English then. So Param Pujya Guruji worked there also, both of them worked together, and Param Pujya Guruji wrote the entire book in English. And they were both in government service then. So at that point of time, it was not allowed to release a book or author a book in their name. So they wanted to choose a pen name and publish that book, both of them together under a pen name. And then both of them together chose the pen name MEENA. They chose the pen name MEENA. Now is an interesting story of how MEENA came into play. How this name of MEENA came into play is a very interesting story. So Param Pujya Guruji himself mentions in his book also this entire story, which we'll talk about a glimpse of it, which is where how this name MEENA came into play. MEENA here stands for Meena Rasi. The Pisces, the sign of Pisces, if you see, is two fishes, one following the tail of the other. Two fishes following the tail of the other. That is the symbol of Pisces. And both of them, late Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu and our Param Pujya Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavachari Garu, they both chose this name as MEENA. Why they chose this? So both of them were great astrologers, at that point of time, Param Pujya Guruji, at that age of 30s, he published this book together. So at that point of time, they both looked at their horoscopes. In their horoscopes, Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon, it wasn't Meena Rasi, in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. This is moon. So R.G. Rao's moon, late Sri R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon, was in Meena Rasi, and our Param Pujya Guruji's sun, I'm using the symbol here for sun. Sun, our Param Pujya Guruji's sun, our Guruji NVR's sun is in Meena Rasi. Late Sri R.G. Rao Garu's moon in Meena Rasi and sun, Guruji, Param Pujya Guruji NV Raghavachari Garu's sun in Meena Rasi. So two luminaries of sun and moon came together in Meena. So like two fishes coming together, head and tail, swimming in an ocean. An ocean here is the ocean of astrology, going deep into that ocean. Ocean is vast. So both of them, two fishes in an ocean, exploring the samudra of astrology. So they got attracted to this name. It's both of the luminaries sitting in Meena Rasi, so they chose the name Meena. And they came together to work. This Param Pujya Guruji very interestingly explains why they came together to work, why Raghavachari Garu and why R.G. Gopal Rao Garu came together to work. So our Param Pujya Guruji's Lagna is Mesha. Lord is Mars, Mesha. And our R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's Lagna is Vrishika, Scorpio. So there also Mars, here also Lagna. Lagna Lord is Mars, both of them work together, Mesha and Scorpio. Then our Param Pujya Guruji's moon is also in Karkataka Rasi in Pushyami Nakshatra. There his moon, R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon was in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Param Pujya Guruji's sun also in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. So they both met together, raptly they're sitting together, sun and moon in Meena Rasi, so they chose Meena name. But why they came to work together, their Lagnas are same. And Param Pujya Guruji's moon is in Pushyami Nakshatra in Karkataka, and R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon is in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. They are in 1-5 position. Whenever they're in fifth, the trinal positions in 1-5 positions, right? In 5-9 positions. In trinal positions, in a 5-9 positions, and they came together for exploring a spiritual subject like astrology. So this very beautifully further our Param Pujya Guruji himself explains in his book Practical Stellar Astrology. This trinal position, the Lagna matching, and Param Pujya Guruji's sun, so Meena is both of them together. Param Pujya Guruji's sun in Uttara Bhadrapada, R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, both swimming in Meena Rasi. Param Pujya Guruji's sun and R.G. Gopal Rao Garu's moon swimming in Meena Rasi as two fishes. So both of them shows the name Meena. And they brought in at that point of time one of the rarest works in stellar astrology they brought in. After so much of work they met. It is not easy to get in secrets at that time. Now we have so many sources of information, but imagine there they got in touch with veterans, got to sit for hours together, all the efforts they had put in. It was not easy. They put in those efforts and then they brought in at that point of time as Meena. They released 2 parts of the book as Meena. Under the pen name MEENA2 NAADI it was released. So when it was released, there R.G. Gopal Rao Garu, he was called MEENA1 because he is the older of the two, and the Param Pujya Guruji was MEENA2. So first when the book was published in the 30s, at that age Param Pujya Guruji, he had written the entire book. Because R.G. Gopal Rao Garu, he didn't know. English then. So Param Puja Guruji worked, they both discussed together. Param Puja Guruji wrote the entire manuscript. That time of part 1 and 2, initially when it was released as MEENA2 NAADI, with both of their names together. The reference, both of them worked together and released MEENA as MEENA2 NAADI. It was the first published in part 1 and 2. Then, of course, subsequent editions, differently it started appearing. Both of them split ways. That is a different thing altogether. More details you can find in Practical Stellar Astrology. But the original publication was Param Puja Guruji Raghavachari Garu had written it. Part 1 and 2, both of them had worked together. Param Puja Guruji Raghavachari Garu had only written it. But subsequently, when part 3, R.G. Gopal Rao Garu had taken, he had released it in a name. Then they parted ways is a different thing. Then he released it under his name, though Param Puja Guruji had written that as well. So, originally MEENA is MEENA1 and 2 together. Then Param Puja Guruji, after that, he split. Both of them parted their own ways. R.J. Gopal Rao Garu also retired, and thereby then our Param Puja Guruji, he saw part 1, 2 and 3 that he had worked on. Along with him, he saw that the predictions that were given in MEENA part 1, 2 and 3, that both of them had discussed and brought together, which he had himself written and given, he felt that the predictions were given, the initial horoscopes, if you see the initial manuscripts, they were given based on 1-2 planets only were taken in each horoscope, and based on that they had applied the stellar principles and given the original MEENA manuscript, which both of them, MEENA1 and MEENA2, late R.G. Gopal Rao Garu and our Param Puja Guruji had initial first manuscript will have, both of them had worked on it. So that Param Puja Guruji did see that he felt that giving predictions based on 1-2 planets alone is not sufficient. All the aspects of a birth chart need to be analyzed and studied carefully to arrive at predictions. So he thought so, and what he did was, he subsequently pursued law, moved away from Bangalore and settled down in his hometown in Tiruvallur. Post that, after some years, he revisited these 3 manuscripts again, and he saw that somewhere the examples given there, the predictions given there were incomplete because they took only 1-2 aspects of a chart into account. He took that up, and then with his friend and many of his astrologer friends, many of his well-known scholar friends had then prompted him to go and say, please publish subsequent edition, you've done so much research, publish it. Then Param Puja Guruji revisited those manuscripts, then he saw that this is incomplete, and then he, along with his friends, his brother, he visited many Nadi centers in the south. He did 50 to 60 years, 5 to 6 decades of research after the publication of MEENA2 NAADI that he had worked on. He wanted to revise that further and delve deeper further and bring out a more accurate version of it. So then what he did was, he visited many Nadi centers in the south, met many veterans. After a lot of discussion, after a lot of penance, we can call it tapas. It is not easy. You go visit every Nadi center, bring in, dig deeper, get in all the secrets. Over 60 years, he collected and he kept. And then he corrected and he refined and took each of the sutras given there earlier that they both worked on. He said they were studied in isolation. He said it would not work. So then he went back. He did a deeper research. He traveled all the Nadi centers in the south. He did a deeper research on each aspect of the Nadi system. And then he brought about, after 6 decades of research, he brought about in front of us the MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha, as you see here, in the form of practical stellar astrology. He brought forth in front of him. That is the story of MEENA, why the name MEENA came, where both of them initially worked, then split, and then came in here as MEENA2. our Param Puja Guruji came in and brought in MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha, which is his decades of sweat and hard work and penance. It's not easy to go decipher or decode nadis. A Karana Purusha can only do that. In his early age of 20s, his interest in astrology was kindled. And then he met such veteran astrologers at that age, and his passion, his interest of bringing forth many secrets for the benefit of everybody. That was his mission, and as a mission he came. As a Karana Purusha, sage Satyacharya was the first person. Then our great sage Raghavachari Garu is the person who brought forth stellar astrology principles, MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, in which accurate predictions can be given by studying all the aspects of the horoscope, by studying all the stellar effects can be given. Param Puja Guruji, you see it in the form of this book, but it is his 6 decades of research of this great Siddha Purusha, our Param Puja Guruji MEENA2. So he writes, what strikes me is, when he writes in his preface, he says, I am not an astrologer by profession. Who claims so humbly and he says, I am not an astrologer by profession. And that has been his mission source. He never earned a single penny in astrology. And he propagates the same, saying, no, it is a service. You are only a messenger there. You are only a guide or a counselor. He is not, but his passion for the subject drove him to drill deeper and get these secrets. And he also propounded and said, he instilled in his son, Dr. Raja, who also instills in me and all of his disciples to say, let us be a Sattvika astrologer. That starting point, this preface, when he says, at the outset, I wish to state that I am not an astrologer by profession. I had a keen interest in the subject from my early years. There was an inner urge in me that I should learn astrology to an extent of perfection. And he starts off saying, no, I am not. But it's an interest that drove me to take up astrology as a profession. To delve deep into the subject of astrology. He never projected himself as an astrologer. And he said, very strongly instilled that principle, saying, not a penny from astrology. No. That is a means we are using to serve people, guide who's coming in there. The Sattvika way of astrology is what our Param Puja Guruji advocated, instilled as a principle in his son, Professor NVRA Raja Junior MEENA2, which he instills in me and all of his followers who come in. And even till today, even now, in JKR Astro Research Foundation, with the sole aim of spreading this great system of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, we take free classes every Sunday for anybody who's interested in the field of astrology. The same thing, he says, Param Puja Guruji's thought only, his son also, Junior MEENA2, says, it's not very difficult to be an astrologer. It's very easy with little effort, anybody can master the subject of astrology. You have to just keep invoking the name of your Guru. So I came here to talk about MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta, but I really wanted to spend this time also to give you a glimpse into the great Siddha Purusha, the great sage, our Param Puja Guruji NV Raghavachari Garu is, and how this MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhanta came in here. And his 6 decades of research that he has brought forth in the form of practical stellar astrology is now widely considered to be the Bhagavad Gita of Nakshatra Siddhanta. It has been translated in many languages already. It's come out in Telugu, it's come out in Tamil. Translation has happened in Malayalam, in Hindi. It's also been translated worldwide. In Russian also the translation has happened. And this system of astrology that Param Puja Guruji has spent is spreading across the world, followed by many scholars now worldwide, the Sattvika system that he had introduced. one of the greatest breakthroughs he has made through MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha. In his practical stellar astrology, he gives 40 principles, 40 succinct, crisp sutras he gives, which are just 3 pages with one example chart. Each is worth research, and our scholars who are studying MEENA2 NAADI system have done great research in each of these sutras. Such is the greatness of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha. The Moola mantra is, planet posited in the sign may not deliver the result, but the star lord delivers the result, be it favorable or unfavorable. There is the main Moola mantra of Param Pujya Guruji MEENA2, Sri NVR Garu. That is the main mantra on which he discovered the entire system of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha, and he brought forward in front of us. It is easy to open a book and try to learn the methods. But it's important also to appreciate the penance, the effort, the years of hard work that's gone behind in bringing out this great publication. It might look like a small book, but each page is worth 1,000-page research. That is the greatness of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha. The only work till date which talks about how we apply stellar principles, how we apply nakshatra principles in predictions. So we will talk about the greatness of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantam. Today we spoke about the origin of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha, how the name Meena came, who is the founder of MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantam, a little bit about our great Param Pujya Guruji. In the next series, we will talk about what MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantam is, and what are the great pillars which form the core of this MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantam. We will talk about it in the next class. With this, I would conclude this series. Please stay tuned to watch in the next series where we talk about MEENA2 Nakshatra Siddhantha pillars. I hope Param Pujya Guruji's blessings stay with you. Jai MEENA2.